Hey Team 119.
Hi everyone. Thought you might enjoy a little father-daughter routine for Section Daleth, and we're going to do it in the way that we often practice it together. So here we go. My soul cleaveth unto the dust. Quicken thou me according to thy word.
I have declared my ways, and thou heardest me. Teach me thy statutes.
Make me to understand the way of thy precepts. So shall I talk of thy wondrous works.
My soul melteth for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according unto thy word.
Remove from me the way of lying, and grant me thy law graciously.
I have chosen the way of truth. Thy judgments have I laid before me.
I have stuck unto thy testimonies. O Lord, put me not to shame.
I have run the way of thy commandments, when thou shalt enlarge mine heart.
Now you go. Okay.
My soul cleaveth unto the dust. Quicken thou me according to thy word.
I have declared my ways, and thou heardest me. Teach me thy statutes.
Make me to understand the way of thy precepts. So shall I talk of thy wondrous works.
My soul melteth for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according unto thy word.
Remove from me the way of lying, and grant me thy law graciously.
I have chosen the way of truth. Thy judgments have I laid before me.
I have stuck unto thy testimonies. O Lord, put me not to shame.
I will run the way of thy commandments, when thou shalt enlarge my heart.
So the verse that really stood out to me was the one, I have stuck unto thy testimonies. O Lord, put me not to shame. I really like the word stuck in that verse. It's so powerful, I guess, and the same word as cleaveth in an earlier verse. And so it's just a real reminder to me that I need to stick to those testimonies. And also the later half of that verse about we need to not shame God.
Well, I love this whole section. I found the most profitable one. Maybe it's just from the digging into all of them so far, but there's a progression, but I guess the one that stood out maybe the most to me was the one I didn't really understand before I studied it this time, and that was about how he says, I've chosen the way of truth, and then he says, thy judgments have I laid before me, and the idea is that not just that he's put the judgments before him to sort of look at them and read them, but the word in the Hebrew actually means that he's to level. So he's using God's word as a standard to actually sort of readjust himself or to orient himself, and so it's not just a matter of having God's word before us, it's about coming to God's word and saying, now God, I've chosen to do what you say to do. Now show me how I need to change my life to line up with your truth. And that's a constant process, and we tend to get out of line even on things that we used to be in line with. And so it's just a reminder of how that works, and I really appreciated that and have really profited from this. I trust you have as well. Thank you so much for watching.